All right. WrestleMania is this weekend, night 1 and night 2. Still don't see why WrestleMania is 2 nights. But, um, to be honest with you, I'm very interested to see how this Cody and Roman thing plays out. I mean, I think I know how it's going to play out, but I wanted to, give my opinion on who should win and why. And in my opinion, I think Roman Reigns should be the one to retain at WrestleMania Sunday. And the reason for that is, well, there's a lot of reasons. Number one reason, I just don't care about Cody. He's not believable to me as a top face. He comes off as kind of phony. He comes off as like Homelander to me. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's his face. Maybe it's the hair. I don't know, right? And I haven't watched The Boys, but I know like the Homelander trope, right? He comes off as like a Injustice Superman to me. I don't know why. He's so carny. He's what people thought John Cena was in 2006 to me, anyway. To me, right? I know a lot of people like Cody, Everyone's, big Cody guy. Whoa, finish the story, whatever the hell that cringe stuff is. But anyway, I understand it, right? And you always want the good guy to come out on top after facing adversity. I don't know what adversity Cody really faced to get here. he he won the Royal Rumble last year from a very high number. He didn't have to put much legwork into winning that. He won the Rumble this year from a pretty advantageous number. He didn't have to put much legwork into that. And he threw over an injured guy to do it. So I don't know what adversity Cody exactly faced to get here. He got slapped by The Rock, I guess. I'm not sure what else though, but to me, Cody is not the believable face to beat Roman Reigns. And I believe beating Roman Reigns, it's more than just, winning the titles. That is, if you beat Roman Reigns, you basically end everything Roman Reigns has. Because the tribal chief status, the championships are symbolic of the tribal chief status. Now, I used to believe, why does Roman have the championships? Does he need those championships to be the tribal chief? And I believe he does now, because that is, what else is the tribal chief status symbolic of? It has to be more than just a catchphrase. It has to be. There has to be something that makes Roman Reigns the tribal chief. You cannot just say he's the tribal chief because he said so, and he's got Paul Heyman at his side. That's not enough, guys. There has to be more to it. And when you take those titles away from him, he's not really the tribal chief. That's the end of his story. He has no more power. There's nothing interesting about it. And they haven't, I get it. The Rock, he's going to turn on Roman Reigns. Okay, from a storyline standpoint, from a storytelling standpoint, everybody wants to talk about cinema and Martin Scorsese. Cinema, really. So Martin Scorsese, he just writes a bunch of betrayals for no reason. That's what Martin Scorsese does. Okay. I don't know if you watch a Martin Scorsese movie, but there's always a reason. And it's not a silly reason either. And the reasons for those betrayals make, thematic sense. Why would The Rock cost Roman Reigns, if he wants to beat Roman Reigns, if he wants to see Roman's downfall, and he's the final boss? Keep in mind, he's the final boss. Why would the final boss take out the main character and allow someone else to defeat the main character and not do it themselves? Doesn't really make much sense, does it? And then, again, this is just my opinion, right? And look, The Rock, I understand that's what people want to see. They want to see him do the big heel turn, he's a heel already. But they want to see him do the big turn against Roman Reigns, stab Roman Reigns in the back, cost Roman Reigns. Why would he do that here, though? I don't understand why. What would he gain from doing that at WrestleMania? Because now Roman's already lost. There's no more tribal chief. There's nothing to take from Roman at all, besides his dignity. But that's already going to be taken if he loses to Cody anyway. And then on top of that, he's going to feel like an idiot, because he's got the wise man here. And the wise man couldn't predict that The Rock was going to backstab him. Unless, Heyman sides with The Rock. Whatever. Is Heyman even still with? I don't really watch WWE that much, to be honest with you guys. I just watch The Rock segments. And look, I'm just spitballing here, but I don't feel like this build has been strong enough to where it constitutes Roman losing the title, because Roman has not been omnipresent in this build. He's kind of been a secondary, I mean, a third wheel. Now Rollins has been wholly irrelevant in this entire build, right? And it's obvious where Triple H sees Seth Rollins as far as champions in the WWE go. I think he cares even more about Rhea Ripley than Seth Rollins. But anyway, first wheel, The Rock. The Rock's carrying the entire storyline. Then you got Cody, who's just feeding off The Rock. And then you have Roman Reigns, who's just there. He's the guy. Yeah, they're talking about him, sure, but is it really about Roman Reigns? I feel like when you end a title reign that's been this long, the build-up has to be extraordinary for that champion. Because Roman loses 2 nights in a row at WrestleMania, it's like, well, then he's definitely not the tribal chief. And he's not, I don't understand, like, look, I get it, right? It's the happy ending. But is it the ending that really makes sense? Because why does Cody's finishing his story, which, okay, I will, maybe I need to do a separate video about this finish the story stuff, because I still don't understand this finish the story. Besides thinking it's lame and corny, and it's just become a caricature and a meme, what does Roman Reigns have to do with finishing Cody Rhodes' story? Because WWE made his dad dress up in polka dots 30 years ago? What is the story that needs to be finished? Why does it have to include Roman Reigns? These two have no chemistry with each other. No chemistry at all. Randy Orton beating John Cena for the taking away that WWE Championship from John Cena the way he did, and then they came back and continued to feud. They had chemistry, right? And that's why it was so great. They had chemistry together. They had a connection. What chemistry do Cody and Roman have? I don't see it at all. I just don't see it. There's nothing there. It's not like you see Cody and Roman stare off and it's a big deal. Oh my God. It's just like, oh, these guys are opponents. They're obligated to fight each other at WrestleMania. That's great. Rock and Cody have more chemistry than Roman and Cody. Cody and Rollins have more chemistry than Roman and Cody. I struggle to realize, and I know I'm a little biased because I'm not a big fan of Cody Rhodes, but also, I'm not a big fan of Roman Reigns' title reign. I think it stinks. I think it's a stinky title reign, right? If it ends Sunday, fine, right? But, that being said, I'm almost pretty certain that Cody Rhodes is going to win at WrestleMania. WWE has not done anything unpredictable in a long time. They haven't done anything, how do I say, brave in a long time. At least as the outside observer that I am. So I'd be very shocked if Triple H turned around and said, oh, you know what, Cody doesn't finish his story. I'll be shocked, because this storyline has already been so influenced by social media. And that's the problem when you write for social media. And you write for, to satisfy an audience that really is really flip-floppy and changes their opinion like every 2 days. And writers should write to tell great stories. They shouldn't write to appease anyone. I know that's a very unpopular opinion there. But if you want to talk about Hollywood, that's how most Hollywood directors center their movies. They do the movies for themselves. They don't do it for other people. They tell the story the way they want it to be told and the way they feel it should be told. And I just don't know, like, it's a very anticlimactic end that Roman he's a third wheel in this entire feud. He just goes into WrestleMania, loses to Cody, and then he goes on to feud The Rock for the next year, I guess. Don't agree. But, it is WWE, Cody's their big guy. Obviously, they're going to want to put that strap on Cody. And I believe Cody is going to win at WrestleMania. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on that. Would love to hear what you guys think. And thank you for watching this video. Cody Rhodes is a nerd, ladies and gentlemen. A nerd. Sami Zayn is better.